Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is the VG Pierce. I'll be coming at you with the gameplay review of Zafehouse Diaries 2. And this is going to be developed by the people of Screwfly Studios. And so this is a game of survival, exploration, and relationships. Every hour designate tasks for your handful of characters, each with their own skills, motivations, and prejudices, and try to outlast the zombie apocalypse. Definitely, guys, if you're looking into this game and don't know too much about it, pick this game up. Sure, it isn't going to be action oriented, but it will mean that you will have to build up your safe house. You'll have to go out and forage and try to find survival items so that you guys will be able to survive and then complete your objective to get the heck on out. If you guys have played the first one, you might be asking me, hey VG, what the heck is different from this one and the last one? Well, it's going to be a different engine, and also going to be added content, and also a few extra little surprises here and there. And oh my, ominously there, zombies are passing through. So yes, let's go ahead and jump into the new game right there. Plenty of scenarios to choose from, tutorial for you new guys, but yes, you can choose the difficulty levels. Normal here, and all the way up to the expert level. And here on the normal, no time limit. You'll need to find parts. You need to repair the vehicle. There's a vehicle in town. Repair it and drive away. And then this one here, you just start with one survivor instead of a handful of survivors. And then you'll need to attract new survivors with your spotlight and then repair the town's power grid. And then here, a little bit more veteran. But yes, this will have a time limit. Aggressive zombies, hostile dilemmas, and then you'll need to find the clues and discover the rescue date. So this one here, you kind of have to keep moving around. Otherwise, the rescue helicopter won't find you. And then here, the veteran missions start with a squad of soldiers. And you have to broadcast a signal to call off an aerial bombardment. Like, hey, stop, don't kill us. We're here. And then expert, this one here, basically you gotta survive as long as you possibly can and attract survivors, generate food, and all that other good stuff. So we are going to just start off with the normal level to get our feet wet and also to introduce the game. And yes, this is basically all about the story. As you can see, when you start off, you're going to get a diary that will read off what you are or what is happening each hour that you progress. So here's going to be the names of my people right there in Allentown Grove. We're just going to start off at 24 Bluebell Road. And we have arrived with an assault rifle and some food. And here there's a vehicle at 38 Main Street. You can probably repair it. And then if you're struggling to find parts, we'll be at the house at 24 Bluebell Road, which is the house we're at the moment. Trade 5 weapons and we'll give you a part. But remember, don't even try driving away without a roadmap. So we need to find a roadmap. The mysterious scavengers might also help track down engine parts, but they want to trade some weapons. And so here, this is going to be the town map, and this is going to all be procedurally generated. Every single time you play a new game, this is going to be completely different. Although they're going to play the same, but at least the layout will be much different. In the last game I played, I started off at the top left, and then there was the village or the town was going from left to right basically. But here I'm starting off at the bottom left, and it kind of goes up and down the roads. So that's kind of the difference right there. And straight away, this is going to be the house that I'm going to start off with, and all of my 5 survivors that I have will be represented by a different little token here. So the die here is going to represent Robin Edwards. Kenneth Brooks is going to be represented by the nut, and then Gloria Hughes is going to be represented by the coin. Button for Christina Smith, and then Amy Anderson for the bottle cap. Nice thing here too is that you can edit scenario, and then you can add in your own face if you wanted to, and then have your own name in there. And this is the relationship here, the little pentagon here. And as you see here, somehow everybody's hating on Kenneth Brooks. The green means that they're getting along just fine. The yellow is kind of like, it's all right. And then the arrows here that's pointing it means that Christina Smith doesn't like Kenneth Brooks. And Amy Anderson and Kenneth Brooks looks like it's an equal hate here for both of these people. And then Robin Edwards. And they have different reasons why they don't like him. Probably because, you know, he's elderly or upper class and things like that here. She has something against uneducated people. So Kenneth Brooks he is elderly and no education. See, and that's why Robin Edwards doesn't like him. And then she says she's a talented person, but she doesn't like the look of Kenneth Brooks. So this one here, she just doesn't like him. Just for some reason, right? I mean, that's just kind of human thing, right? I mean, somehow you might not like the person right away. So this relationship might be able to be mended, but we can help it. We can definitely help it. So here, a lot of people, actually all 4 of these people don't necessarily like him. Gloria Hughes might actually be the best off out of the 4 other survivors for Kenneth Brooks. So let's go ahead and check out each one of these people. So she's middle-aged, middle class, and has a university degree. She's middle class. And then here she's also middle class, and Gloria Hughes upper class. So middle class are the 3 things that people share. So that's something you gotta keep in mind. And then middle class here. And this one here is middle-aged and university degree. So we're gonna go here and we're gonna do celebrity. You do directed a film and was outrageously popular. And then we do women because what? They're all women. And right here, as you can see, the uneducated or highly educated, and then we could do the middle-aged, I believe, is what we want to do. Accept that for now. And we'll do that. We get the gossip ghoul right there. And hopefully that will work out really well for us. Middle class, middle-aged. So that's actually pretty good stuff. So Kenneth Brooks, that will really help him out. Hopefully, the recent rumor about the survivor still lingers among the group. All relationships are frozen until the memory is going to be passing. All right, so then let's go ahead and close the dossier. And now, since we are going to be starting off this location, let's go ahead and search this location. So as you see there, they have stars representing their different types of skills for it. The more stars, the better. And we can do Christina Smith, and then we can add more people to do it. So here, as you can see, the relationships is going to be poor for that. So this is actually a good relationship between these two. So when you are going to be doing it, they are going to be either less efficient with the poor relationships than with the good relationships. And here, these two have a good relationship. So with this to consider, then they'll be able to search the house with greater ease. So we're going to use Christina Smith and Robert Edwards. They have a good relationship, so that will be good to go right there. Let's go ahead and just start cooking a few simple meals. You can choose what type of different meals that you want right here. But we're going to have a simple meal for now. So that's going to be my third one adjusted. And then we're going to do a search here, probably with Kenneth Brooks. And then for the last one, let's go ahead and make some traps right there. Actually, let's use Kenneth Brooks for that. And then we'll use the Gloria Hughes to just make sure that the zombies, just watch for the zombies. And let's go ahead and advance the time. Now right here at the bottom right, this is how you advance the time, and it goes by 1 hour. And there we go. Kenneth once directed a film that was outrageously popular among highly educated middle-aged women. So then, boo, there you go. Robin, Gloria, Christina, and Amy are feeling closer to Kenneth because of the rumor. And that was something that I created. So we found a screwdriver, and then here's going to be the notable thing that you might have found right there, either a gun or in this case a screwdriver, three cooking ingredients, painkiller, splint, bandage, and a stimulating meal, carburetor, sledgehammer, 5 shotgun shells, 7 pistol rounds. Alright, so we found the carburetor. Great. The engine part can be used to repair the vehicle at the house at 38 Main Street. Awesome. Amy has cooked 2 simple meals, and this is what I'm talking about. So the story is going to all be in these pages here. So at the end, if you survive or if you die horribly, then you can look back at your adventures and see exactly what you had done every hour of every single day, which is the really cool part about this game. Alright, so we have found a carburetor, and we have to go to the 38 Main Street to get that going. So actually what I want to do is make sure that I get there and move the carburetor to this area. So it's actually across the freaking map here, but we did find the carburetor, so we're going to move all 5 of our people over there, and we are going to, let's say we can breach. Now what I recommend you do is just to do the investigate, so that you can kind of see what all zombies are there first. So actually that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to do all that. I am going to send out my best person to go and scope that area out. Alright, there was the rumor here, and there's the exclamation point. That's pretty good stuff here. And let's go ahead and get back. You can actually check out the supplies as well. Combat loadout, so if you get new stuff here, new weapons, then you can definitely make use of it. And each one of them are going to be equipping a type of weapon and also armor, so that they always use that type. Now in the first one, they just kind of grabbed whatever you had, and then they just used whatever. And that made a big difference, because sometimes your best fighter didn't end up with the best weapon, and then suddenly your guys just suck at killing zombies all of a sudden, right? Alright, so now let's go ahead and check out and go to the next bit. Interior. Alright, so let's go. Well, let's check this out here. And this is going to be the notes there, and this is the note that was left before. Hey, you know what? You'll need to repair the vehicle at 38 Main Street, and then you can trade parts as well. So just in case you mess up and you forget what's going on, then there you go. You can make sure that you have that going. Just click the house right there to get the stuff back up. And then we did search out this house already, so let's go ahead and just move on to the next house there. Since this is going to be a normal house, it's not going to be such a big deal, I think. And we're going to just breach that location. Like I said, you should just investigate first, but for lack of better time, let's go ahead and just do that. So we have one person with the assault rifle and then the leather jacket, and we are just going to go and bring everything over. So move all, and you can only move a finite amount of stuff. You can't move everything, but in this case I should be able to because I don't have that much stuff. There we go, bring with, and as you can see there, it's getting pretty full. Cargo capacity 21 of 23, and that kind of sucks there. Alright, let's go ahead and just do that. Done, and then we're going to advance the time. We're going to move on over. It'll take a couple hours to get there, and as you see there, blood has been splattered. It was too risky to stay. Everyone fled the house. They're heading to the house, 24 Bluebell Road. Action occurred in the first bedroom, kitchen. Christina killed a single zombie, and the rest were useless. Well, they didn't have any weapons. Now, when they do things, their relationship could get better or worse. All right. Now we snuck into the house. There are no zombies inside. Awesome. But lacerations here to the stomach and left leg. That's unfortunate because she didn't have any weapons or anything. And it looks like everybody kind of got a little bit injured there. And that was a bad thing that happened. I shouldn't have done that. But like I said, I just kind of wanted to show you guys what it was all about right there. And then let's go ahead and go and configure. And you can actually assign the different rooms that you want them to breach, right? So as you can see there, you can put like your best fighter onto the place where there's going to be a whole bunch of little zombies for you. So these are the kind of different things that are kind of cool looking here. They'll all breach in different directions, and then after that they'll form together and then attack the kitchen. Stuff like that. Risk level is going to be medium. Robin Edwards actually has the gun, so we'll just do like that, like haha, boom, there we go. And then we're gonna move the time, and there we go. We're gonna get somebody killed here. Robin was killed, but that's because I sent her all by herself against the zombie in this one room. Kenneth took the painkiller so he can cope better with the injuries, but that does mean that now everybody's starting to fight amongst themselves in the group, as you can see. So now everybody's relationship is getting a little bit more tense between the group. We've lost one, and that's not cool. On top of that, look, he took the painkillers right here, so he'll be fine for the time being, but these lacerations could lead to different outcomes. But we did finally breach this house. We'll have to clean this place up right there. We'll just get Christina Smith to do that, and then after that, let's go ahead and search this area out. Poor relationship. Oh look, everybody's poor. So let's just go ahead and just get everybody on it like that. This is probably not going to go very well for me, but that's because I kind of pushed it. I definitely should have investigated and seeked out where the zombies were in the exact house when I tried to breach, and then after that choose strategically how I want to enter the house so that I can make sure that everybody is going to be a lot better off. But I just kind of want to show you the bad things that could happen. If I played this straight up, then nothing bad will happen for the first bit, and that's going to be a little bit boring. And so we did go and find a bandage, 6 cooking ingredients, just around a rifle round, and an air filter, and 5 shotgun shells. That's great. So the air filter will actually help out in trying to get the place repaired, the vehicle. So we could actually get to the vehicle right over there, like so. And we can just do it, investigate, but like I said, we're just going to breach the lookout. No, let's not breach the lookout. Alright, let's go ahead and start. Alright, you know what? We're not going to do that. We are just going to continue cleaning up, and then we're going to barricade our guys in there. So you can pick a couple of guys here, and like I said, there's going to be a pour no matter what. But you can barricade, and then if I notice there's a bunch more zombies coming in from the specific direction, like a north or the east direction, then I could choose that. But for right now, I'll just put any, and then we'll have these 3 on it. And then we can make some traps too. Let's go ahead and use the last person that hasn't anything going. We can use a regular or experimental, and then you put it for a direction. So definitely I'm going to put this for the east direction like that. Alright, and that's my 4 people right there. So we're going to start barricading up our Zafehouse. And then they destroyed 2 pieces. Kenneth and Christina are getting along better. So that's great. So that actually helped out. Amy placed experimental stake and chain traps to the east. Great. So that actually worked out pretty well when you are doing that. And we're going to continue on creating more traps here. Amy Anderson, now we just put a trap direction to the north. And we're going to continue barricading this little area up. It's 3 p.m. now. The time matters in this game. So at nighttime, obviously, it's a lot more dangerous because you can't see in the darkness as well, and your fighting will be reduced because of it. And so that's kind of why we are creating a Zafehouse at the moment. And honestly, what I would have done was create the Zafehouse at the area that I started off with, because I'd be going kind of back and forth there a lot to trade in supplies. Like they said, they wanted 5 extra weapons to give me a car part, so that would have been a lot better off, but I'm just doing it here just to show you guys. So Gloria and Christina are getting along better, but they become frustrated with Kenneth while barricading. See, and that right there, my friends, is the danger. And this could get out of hand pretty quickly, because since they already don't like him, and as you see there, they could get into fights. So it's kind of the deal right there. Let's go ahead and do this. Get the trap here to the west. Fortified entrances. They also secured a bedroom entrance. They destroyed 3 pieces of furniture. Alright. The mob was caught up in the trap, but some of them escaped. So that right there, zombies are starting to come on through. Now when you look at the map, right now you don't see anything, but later on, when zombies are coming, you'll see a bunch of little X's coming at you on the map, and that's going to be a pretty cool thing actually. Let's go ahead and continue cleaning up. Amy Anderson. Alright, uh-oh. Something is going on. Meanwhile, at the house, there's a mob of people outside the house. They say they have unfinished business with Gloria and want to take her away. We will attack unless they get what they want. Kenneth wants to hand over Gloria. He says they'll just come back again and again. Christina wants to keep the group together. So who do I want, right? Do I agree with Kenneth Brooks to release Gloria to the mob, or abandon the house and flee, or open fire and defend the house? So let's just go ahead and abandon the house and flee. We're going to choose what the group basically wants and not what Kenneth wants, but that will make Kenneth a little bit more angrier with the rest of the team. Alright, and there are no zombies inside. So we actually snuck away to the original place right there. So let's go ahead and barricade this place up. Let's go ahead and do that, and then let's go ahead and just start setting up traps again. Amy Anderson, west. There we go. Hopefully the mob will stay away. And this is the place that I really wanted to go to anyways. Fishing line traps to the west. Okay. Now it is 8 p.m. and it is a lot darker out. And as you can see here, the whole general screen has gotten darker, and it's still raining outside. Gloria and Kenneth fortified 4 entrances. Oh, and there we go. And Amy is resting there. So there you go. Amy is resting. You can actually see the interior. And as you see here, you can see the little barricades that I put up. So here, boom, barricade here, and then this is all barricaded up right there. And you can still see the places that aren't barricaded up. And that's kind of the neat thing here. That's going to be the difference between the first and the second one here. And I believe we do not have a weapon at all. That kind of sucks. We don't have any weapons, guys. We're weaponless. Uh-oh. Well, that's too bad. We're not going to go out in the middle of the night right now. We're just going to go and continue on making some traps, I think. Well, Amy's actually asleep, so we're just going to barricade. Now, you can do it on loud mode, and it's more likely to attract zombies, but are working faster. But since it is raining, that will mask the noise. So let's go ahead and do the... Well, actually, loud mode is active already, but we can do quiet mode here. So, but since it is raining, we're just going to continue doing it in loud mode. Nearly forgot about that, guys. But luckily, all this time it's been raining, so the zombies haven't been coming our way. Oh no, Amy has a fever. It may clear by itself up, or it could turn into a zombie infection. And that's really because of the lacerations. You never know, right? That could be what kills you. And yes, these are going to be the skills that she can do. She's really good at cooking there. Well, I hope so though, because her job was a cook from before, right? But we have no food. All the stuff that I brought is over here in this building. So that kind of sucks. I can see that's where all the stuff is right now. But again, it's 10 p.m. We're not going to do that right now. We're just going to continue barricading this area up and just wait. Uh-oh. They have become frustrated with one another. Uh-oh. Amy is now refreshed and available for work. They destroyed 2 pieces of furniture for the barricading. Let's go ahead and continue on with the trappage. Amy Anderson, the last bit. Christina and Kenneth are resting. Amy cleaned herself in the shower. Sweet. Alright, Amy, clean yourself up. And I'm just going to do this. And yeah, I mean, the game is pretty easy when you think about it. Pretty easy to play, very easy to pick up. The only thing is that it's very difficult to actually win the game. It's pretty difficult, I'd say, to win the game. Even on normal mode like this. You can end up going astray pretty quickly. Either any or jump. Let's go ahead and do that. Amy had rested earlier, and so now she's basically the only person awake at the moment. Clean some spoiled food, and then that will be it for her. So let's go ahead and just spot for zombies while everybody's asleep. Zombie numbers are increasing around the house. Amy's concerned about the amount of medical supplies. And there we go. See, because I had scoped out the area, I see there are little X's there. See? So there are a bunch of zombies. Let's go ahead and put it on quiet mode for now. That is active. And we can do a patrol. We can leave the building in an attempt to kill some zombies. Kenneth Brook might be the best one to do it, but no weapons. So let's just go ahead and just wait. It's 5 a.m. now. And during that hour, nothing had happened. So let's go ahead and go to 6 a.m. Sun is rising. It'll be easier to spot zombies. So there you go. A whole bunch of zombies are going towards that house. And what we're going to do is we're going to go back and try to get our stuff back here. Let's go ahead and do that. We got some rifle rounds now. Let's go ahead and bring that. Done. Breach the house. And again, you can configure the mission. And we assign breaching rooms. I think earlier there was some zombies over there, so let's go ahead and like that. And hide them out. Done. Now let's go. We're gonna go back to that location there. And it should be clear because we've already cleared out the house. Sweet. Okay, so now this is all fortified up. Well, not all fortified, but it is a little bit more fortified up than before. We can treat injuries. So I'm going to treat up Christina Smith. All injuries to survivors will be treated if possible. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. Select a survivor. Any. Okay, let's go ahead and do that. Christina successfully treated her injury. She also treated Amy. Christina failed to treat Kenneth. A pair of bandages were used during the treatment. They ate a large meal, 2 simple meals, and a stimulating meal. Alright. And so yes, they do still need to eat to survive. Eating to survive? Let's cook some stuff here. Amy Anderson, you are the cook, so you go ahead and do that. We did find a... We did get our assault rifle back, so let's go ahead and do that. Assault rifle, and then Amy Anderson also an assault rifle. And give her the leather jacket, and that'll be it. So we can do a patrol like that, leave the building. And actually Kenneth Brooks is better, so let's go ahead and equip him up with the assault rifle. And let's see here, unequip. Kenneth Brooks, assault rifle like that. But that'll use bullets, so let's not do that. Let's go ahead and use the sledgehammer. And as you see there, when you hover over the items. It tells you how good it is at doing things. Combat, breach, and quietness. So here, sledgehammer. Hey, hey. Now let's go ahead and remove this there, leather jacket, so he can go out there and start whooping up on some zombies. So Kenneth Bruce, let's get him on a patrol like that. And we tell him to do it rationally or recklessly or cautiously. I'm gonna do it rationally, right? And then we got the cook. Let's go ahead and barricade up like that. Average. We do a sniper nest or a fence. Let's get a fence going. Kenneth killed 3 zombies to the east with a sledgehammer, and the storm is easing up. Amy cooked a simple meal, and Christina successfully built a fence. Now the storm's letting up, so let's go ahead and do the quiet mode now. They're gonna do a lot more slower, but it's okay. At least they won't come and find us so easy. Alright, feeling energy. Took a break to do some exercise. Alright. Good stuff. Continue barricading, continue cooking, and continue patrolling. You see me rolling. Alright, yeah. Kenneth says his painkillers have worn off. Has injured himself on the patrol. He stopped patrolling because the threat was too great. Okay, and I see a bunch more zombies coming. Let's go ahead and get the snipage going. Kenneth Brooks, he's a sniper here. And as you see there's a bunch on the east, so let's tell him to do the east. Kenneth Brooks to the east, like that. But as you see there, he doesn't have a sniping weapon. Let's go ahead and unequip that. Unequip that and give him the assault rifle like that. So he can do the snipage. That's not exactly the best sniping weapon, but that's okay. We have no more bandages here. If we want to try to find some bandages, then we need to go to someplace like a hospital, like right here. This is a hospital, so if we were looking for something that we needed, then this is a place to go right here. So as you can see, yes, we're just going to continue on and survive, barricade up, and then we're going to move on to the next location, and then we are going to move the car parts over here, and in time, maybe be able to save the group. Who knows? But you know what? You'll never know unless you pick this game up. I definitely recommend this game. This is all kinds of fuzzies. Hey, if you haven't already and you like this review, please hit that subscribe button, like my videos, and hopefully I'll see you guys next time.